Morning, Mr. Adams.
Won't you sit down?
Thank you. My program for next semester has been bothering me.
Where had you planned on going to college?
Students that are in crisis or in a state of emotional need, they really patch them back together.
I think a lot of kids struggle. I think the academics are harder than they ever were when I went to school, and I think that puts a lot of stress on kids.
Students have to really perform in order to be successful. School counselors play a very important role in that.
It's really important for me as a counselor to really advocate for them within the school system to make sure that we're meeting all their educational needs.
We start with just learning how to get along in kindergarten and then building up through the grades to anti-bullying strategies and refusal skills.
I do a lot of financial aid, college application work that probably at one point was done by parents. However, parents aren't always available for that. Sometimes the parents aren't skilled in doing that kind of thing.
You nod and look at that.
Nodding. Kids have emotional needs that they're not so good at expressing, because when you're a 5, 6, 7-year-old, you can't really verbalize your needs, so you need that person to help you, to be your advocate.
They help out with so much. I'd be a lot more confused about the whole college process.
She came in and they talked to us about self-confidence and how it's all right to be who you are and how we shouldn't judge others because of who they are and what they believe in.
I've definitely noticed a difference because of the school counselor coming into the classroom. They're much more empathetic to each other, and they think about how other people are feeling.
All of the social emotional development and learning areas is what we work on at the elementary level. Character education. We remove barriers to learning. The earlier we can start, the better it is.
Did you work hard today?
That is really a lot of bang for your buck. Exposing kids at a young age to an elementary counselor can help set them down a course for career readiness.
I have a caseload of 409, and there are days, unfortunately, that I can't get to a child that needs me because I'm helping another child.
This is not like an assembly line at a business. We're dealing with people's lives.
How are you guys?
And lives do not have a production model. I don't know that you can have an optimum number.
We have a half-time counselor right now for elementary. She just doesn't have enough hours in the day to meet all the needs of the students and the parents that want to talk to her.
It's just such an important role, and it's not the guidance counselors of 25, 30, 40 years ago. We really do a lot of social, emotional counseling.
To begin at a young age to identify strengths in kids and to plant the seeds for growth for their future, to expose them to different experiences, to help them understand and appreciate diversity in other people, really creates a more well-rounded, well-adjusted child.
Responsibility, what does that look like to you?
Back in the 70s, they did change us from guidance counselors to school counselors. We are a guidance program. We're in the classrooms. We are in small groups. We're helping kids get through their day, get through their week, get through their year.
Hey, Dana!
I think me as a school counselor now, I find it even more important to be visible.
Mrs. Adio came up to me into the hallway today when I was going to English class, and then she was just I guess checking in on me. It just made me feel like I was important, I guess.
The American School Counselor Association in 2003 published the National Model Framework, which gave school counselors everywhere in the country a common set of standards to work within.
I think it's very, very important is the data piece, because we need to be able to show what we're doing is making a difference.
As a school counselor, you kind of have a comprehensive model that you're doing the academic, career, personal, social counseling.
A lot of us just are working on what is coming our way that day, what we're asked to do. When that drives a program, you're only providing services to the loudest need. You're not really looking at what are the needs of all of our students. So it's getting systematized about it.
I want them to be successful in school, but also just be good individuals.
Every student.
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 Every student deserves a school counselor.